Now, are you one of the nearly 13 million Americans looking for work? And have you ever thought about what you represent or bring to the workplace? Do you know what your brand is? Well, according to our next guest, having a well-defined personal brand is a requirement, whether we are self-employed or work for an organization. Executive coach Chuck Bolton joins us today to show us how we can reinvent our brand and then create a demand for you at home in 2012. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure, Diane. Great to see you.
What's a personal brand?
So if we have a personal brand, we have a good definition of how we add value, how we take care of the needs of our customers and stakeholders in a way that gives us juice that we're passionate about and adds great value to them. It really distinguishes us from our competition.
Okay, so we're not talking just about somebody who's starting their own business. We're talking about all of us, even if we're going to work for a big corporation.
Anybody who works for a living needs a strong personal brand, whether we own a business or we work for somebody else. We've got to have, in the world of work today in the 21st century, a strong, personal, unique brand.
Okay, so you've created 5 steps towards this personal brand. So let's start with number 1. You talk about mindset and motivation. What do you mean?
Well, the first part is having the mindset that having a personal brand is critical, and recognizing that what got us here may not get us there in the future. So we have to look for ways to reinvent and sharpen that brand. We have to be motivated to do that, to always look for ways to create more value.
Okay, but we're not talking just about a resume. You're looking at internal factors that make all of us unique.
Absolutely. Inside the job and the factors that make us unique, but also the factors that are going on within our work environment or for our customers. There could be things changing, and that's where we need to go to our second step, which is about having beliefs about building a brand and about changing what needs to be changed based on internal and external considerations. Maybe our company acquired some other company, or perhaps maybe we've got an expanded role. We've got to look at what beliefs aren't working for us going forward.
This is something you've created. It's a graphic, so when you speak and you tell people about it, this is something that they're looking at. Is that correct?
These are the 5 steps around how to create more value at work. Absolutely.
Okay, well then number 3, then you're talking about capabilities. And again, when we go back to there, what is it that we're talking about for capabilities? I mean,
yes, so what are the capabilities that have worked for me in the past, and what ones are going to be required in the future, particularly in this collaborative global world? It's building our emotional intelligence and increasingly building social media skills.
Okay, and then number 4, you say time.
Right. How do we spend our time? We spend our time around our top priorities. Are we spending our time on our top priorities? And also, if we're finding that we don't have enough time, what are the things we have to start, stop, and continue doing going forward in the future?
And then finally, you say relationships. How important is that? What do you mean by relationships?
The relationships are absolutely key. We work in a collaborative, interdependent world. So what are my top relationships at work or in my business? I need to continue to nurture those. And which new relationships do I need to build in 2012 to really be my best and build a great, strong personal brand?
Well, when you're doing relationships, is this something you write down? Do you make a point of talking with these people every day or once a week? I mean, how do you determine that?
You have to determine that yourself, but you make a point of connecting and strengthening that relationship. What can I do for you, Diana, to help you be your best? That's a great way to do it. But also, who are the people that I need to meet or strengthen my relationships in order to build a great brand and to become successful and to really set myself apart at work?
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Chuck. We really appreciate it. Again, Chuck Bolton's seminar on what he's just been talking about, creating a knockout personal brand. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Christ Presbyterian Church. Details are on KARE11.com. Just click on the 4 p.m. homepage.